Hi, I'm Marysol. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning from December 12th through the 18th, and I am going to be using this washi. It's a simple plaid and red, solid red, and I'm going to use LPTG Creates poinsettias and her Christmas ornaments, and they are beautiful, and I've been dying to use this, so I wanted something simple and easy, and this is what I thought would work. I am going to combine this with a couple of things from the memory keeping, like back in the day memory keeping of the Happy Planner stickers, with some other ornaments from the planning thing. And I know the Happy Planner had some ornament boxes too, but they didn't match as well as the ones from Planning Thing. So I'm going to start off with placing that plaid washi on that top box on the bottom. And this is when I realized that the stickers were not cut all the way through. And so I'm just going over with my X-Acto knife to kind of pierce through the sticker paper and get the sticker out. So just a little bit of more work, but I mean, not bad enough. I was okay with it. I do want to I guess hanging from the top. So I do cut the rope off, like they're hanging ropes. I wanted to keep them, but I mean, it wasn't going to really go with what I was trying to do. So yeah, I just cut it off. And from that memory keeping book, I am taking out this really long box that says documented. I thought I might use it for my gratitude list, or maybe some kind of memory keeping, or a note to myself. So yeah, I am going to add a decorative sticker on the top. And I found this one in that winter book. I think it's Mary something. I can't remember the name of the book. But anyways, it's from like 2 years ago, and they had a lot of like the hot cocoa and really like muted colors, which I thought are like, I think that's one of my favorite books. So it's Mary something. And here I go to, place that plaid on that other side. So when I checked the washi that solid red washi that I taken out, it was not as dark as I wanted it to be. Like I wanted a really dark red, like that Christmas red. And so it just looked kind of magenta on the page compared to the other reds. So I decided to nix that and go with this washi. I believe this is a Happy Planner washi from like back in the day. And I can't remember what pack it was. But it's really thin, it's red, and it has some polka dots. So if you have that washi, it comes like with like rainbow color washi. So yeah. Anyways, so back here, I also add that car on the bottom from the same like memory keeping sticker book from the Happy Planner, and I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to cut through the pages, the stickers, to get the ornaments out. And I, for some reason, wanted the trees, but end up doing the pine cone. But I settled for the pine cone because I already had a tree on the car, so I didn't think that it really mattered at that point. And as I was planning, I was thinking what else I wanted to do on this page, and honestly, I think I wanted to keep the decorations mostly in the middle with the ornaments, and kind of the bottom not really have much. I am going to add lines, but I'm going to add lines to the top of that top box page. And now I'm just drawing the lines. I had a hard time getting the ornaments to be straight for some reason. So here, as I drew the lines, I probably should have like used the line for that ornament, but instead I whited it out. And now I'm going to place that ornament back there and draw the line to it, the string to it, I guess. So here I am. I'm just whiting out the stuff that I didn't want and adding the lines to that top area. The poinsettias also weren't cut all the way through, so I'm just going really quickly, well, not quickly, but I'm going over it with my X-Acto knife, and I didn't have to apply much pressure on it. So it was pretty easy to kind of cut through as well. So right now I'm just looking at seeing what else, what poinsettia would look better there. And I settled for a small one. I didn't want to put it like right in the middle. So it's kind of like off to the side, but not really in the middle. I do move it a lot too. And then I'm going to put another poinsettia at the end of that washi tape. So I'm just going through it with my X-Acto knife. I am going to add some memory keeping, a sticker from the, I think it's a mistletoe, from the Happy Planner memory keeping. So I'm going to lift that up again and then like try to tuck it under it. I was trying to see where would it look best, and so I thought right there would be where it looked kind of best. So now I'm going to move on to the other side. No, I'm not. I'm actually looking to put something on that middle between the decorative sticker and that long box sticker because it looked really empty. And I wanted to put something. I didn't want it like, I didn't want something that covered the whole area, just something to kind of minimize that white space. So I'm going to go back in that sticker book, the Live Love Posh most recent sticker book. This is like the 60-page big book, and I'm just looking for some kind of functional tags or flags to put on the top of my list. And I do believe I grabbed some to-dos, important, and oh, I can't remember the other one. I don't know if it was like remember or errands or tasks. I think it was probably tasks. But I put those on the top, and then I realized when I was using the stencil that that top line from the first group was jagged, and my line came out jagged. I never use the top one. I always go with like the middle one, but for some reason I did the top one there and realized it was very jagged. So yeah, lesson learned. So now I am gonna move on to my next page, but I wanted some like trees on that Sunday, on the bottom part of Sunday. So I'm going to use, according to Ali's, pine trees. I love these pine trees. They're so simple and nice, but once I added the trees, it looked bare down there. It needed something. So I'm going to add some washi, and this is some really thin line black washi. It's from Live Love Posh, and now I'm back to adding the trees, but I'm going to move this tree a little more onto the page, and then I'm going to add the second one there on the bottom. And so I really like how the trees are looking. I went back into that book and got these quote boxes. I thought it would be good to kind of add a little bit of some decorative element there and bring some of that really solid red that's on that left side page to the right side page. So that's why I got that, I think, Jingle and Mingle, I think it's what it says. So now I'm going to add some more of my ornaments on to the page, and again just cutting through and cutting that rope, and I'm going to place them there. I lightly place those on the page because in case I have to move them around after I place the ornaments, the box ornaments. So yeah, I didn't press onto them all that. Now I'm just adding my like string and bow, and I'm gonna continue on there and use the snowflake one. I was hoping I was going to add 3, but after like I cut this one out, I didn't think that I really needed 3. And so I just I think I add a few more of the like box ornaments from Planny Thing, and I settled with that, and I think like that made it really cute, so it didn't need that other ornament from LPTG Creates. So here I'm just trying to find my placements where they best would go, and adding, I kind of, after that first one that I did, I started using the lines that are already on the page and put ornaments on it. So yeah, that kind of helped out. I didn't have to white it out. So I think after that first one, I think that was like the best way to use those lines instead of whiting them out. So here I am, I add another ornament there, and now to add this decorative box sticker, and I kind of didn't know where I wanted it. I end up putting it under that kind of slightly onto Saturday, and I didn't want to take much room from Saturday since I already have like that ornament like really smack in the middle, and then I put some lines up there. But even if I have a few tasks and I have to put a box, I could put a box under the lines. I've done that before. So I wasn't worried about it, but I still wanted to leave enough room to kind of write out a few things. We have, well, my youngest, Kylia, is going to a hoop tournament. So she's going to be competing, and she's pretty excited about it. So we need to be there at 9:15. And then a really good friend of mine's baby, well, I call him baby, but he is not a baby anymore. He's a toddler, and it's his birthday. They're celebrating his birthday because that's not his birthday. But they're celebrating his birthday, and we're going to that birthday party. So yeah, I just have those few things that I want to annotate. I can always put it on the ornament, but I always like to leave myself space so that I can write things down. So that's why I was making sure I had enough room for Saturday. Anyways, back to this plan with me. Here I'm just cutting around to get those poinsettias out, and I'm gonna put it there. I at some point thought that I wanted to add some like branches to add some greenery, and I have forgotten all about it. And once I had all this down, I remember that's what I wanted to do, and I went back to look at them. They're from the Home Body Seasonal book from the Happy Planner. But then I like thought it would take away from how nice it looked, so I decided not to add the greenery. So here I am. I'm trying to match that box sticker with that red writing, and I'm going to use that Mary to kind of balance that out on the other side. And this is pretty much my spread. I don't do anything else, don't add any other decor. So I hope you like this plan with me. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up, like, and please consider subscribing. And if you want to see more, you can check me out on Instagram. So thank you so much. Bye.